true that volunteers wanted to take their time to help search for this little girl and they were turned away?
Yes, and there's been some outrage about that, and I got clarification from the sheriff today. Yesterday, Thursday, this is, still 12 hours after she went missing, hundreds were showing up at the command post to volunteer. And they got around 200 that were there actively searching, and the sheriff decided they didn't need any more because, remember, they had defined it to this smaller area because of the cell phone. And so they weren't broadening out the search at that time. And so, yes, some people were sent away, and people were upset about that. And but at the same time, the sheriff said everyone was wearing GPS locators on them, so they were seeing on a map what area they were covering. And they said they covered that area twice, which makes me wonder, was the body hidden somehow? Or, because this juvenile was able to lead the authorities right to the body.
So the cell phone pings, Matt Zarell, Nancy Grace producer, that they found Wednesday evening, the pings from her cell phone were behind the home that she lived in the Woodin area?
Yes, it was in the wooded area, and what they had done is they had triangulated the cell phone's location using the pings. Now, unfortunately, on Thursday morning, the pings stopped, and they believe the battery went dead, but they have recovered the cell phone since.
And where was the body found in relation to the cell phone pings?
Well, cops aren't releasing that information, but we do know that it was in the heavily wooded area near where searchers were focusing their effort today.
All right, near where they were focusing their effort today, but they had been in the area of the pings before. It just appears as though for some reason they didn't come upon the body.
Yeah, they had searched twice in that area. At first they were looking for the cell phone, and they did not find the cell phone, but now they have found it, and unfortunately, along with Elizabeth.
To Pat Brown, criminal profiler out of Minneapolis, should you turn away volunteers when they are offering to come forward?
I think the problem is if you get too many volunteers, everything gets chaotic, and then you can't control what's going on. You overlook areas, and then you can also damage evidence. So I think they probably made the correct choice at the time. And the other thing about the body is there's two things about that. One is the possibility that, when you have a small body, it's amazing how hidden they can get. And the second thing is the body may have been brought back after that area was searched.
We are in a second going to go to the Summer Thompson case in North Florida. Two young girls, both alive days ago, now both dead. How do communities reconcile that?
Have you ever had somebody go in and just reach inside you and pull your heart out? That's what it's like. She's an angel.